Hello mates and welcome back to my channel. I'm a fanatic and today we'll be dealing with the topic of who will beat Ilia Topuria. Is there anybody out there that can really beat this guy? This Chad known as Ilia Topuria. So far he looks like straight up villain. He looks undefeated. He is undefeated. He looks unbeatable, unstoppable. If you look at the fans and my Twitter, they're all saying that he looks unstoppable and he won't be beaten in for about like 5 years. Now I reckon he won't be here for that long. He already has some plans, but right now Ilia Topuria looks like he will stay undefeated because there is nobody out there that is going to match his aura, his fucking style, and his way of life, way of fighting. His style is spectacular. His record is spectacular. Ain't nobody out there that looks like he's gonna beat him. But however, being as MMA fan, despite being an Ilia Topuria fan, I have to be unbiased and impartial. And in my opinion, there are certain guys that I think may or may not have a chance of beating him. And we're gonna go one by one to all those guys, starting with none other than the hot prospect known as Mauricio Rafi. Now, I know what you guys are saying. Who the fuck is even Mauricio Rafi? For those who don't know, this Mauricio Rafi is one of the best fighters right now in the 155 LBS division. He's doing spectacular work and he has a real record. If you look at his record right now, he has got 12-win streak with only one loss, and that one loss came at 2019. And ever since that, he is on about a 7-fight win streak. And 2 of his latest win streak has come by a vicious KO of King Green, aka Bobby Green. And this is what the KO looked like. This is a vicious spinning back head kick to the temple of Bobby Green, aka King Green. First round KO finish of King Green made Mauricio Rafi a credible challenger for the 155 LBS title. Now granted, he has a lot of work to do. I mean, despite such a good, beautiful win streak, he has only beat King Green, and who hasn't beat King Green? I mean, fucking Drew will beat him. But Rafi beat him in a spectacular fashion and in a first round finish, so that has to be taken off there. And the fact that Rafi, I believe, is only 29 years of age, that means he's still young and he's going to learn a lot. And those of you who don't know, by the way, he is from Fighting Nerds. That's a team where Gene Silva, Carl Borello, Carlos Paredes, all the killers are from. He's a Brazilian fighter and he recently tweeted that he will avenge Charles Oliveira after, when Ilia Topuria basically murdered, respectfully saying murdered, Charles Oliveira. But Rafi, on the other hand, has a solid chance of doing something. He has shown a variety of skills, and the reason why I'm even putting him here is because of the fact that his fighting style is very, very beautiful. Now I can't show you any footage because of fucking copyright, but if you can go on the YouTube and see his fighting style, the highlights are out there. He fights spectacularly, and his kicking styles, kicking ranges, spinning back kicks, all that is what makes him a dangerous guy, and in my opinion, he's going to be a problem for 155 LBS division. Now, whether or not he can beat Ilia Topuria, in my honest opinion, I don't think so, but he has some solid chance, so I would just like to put him out there. So my first guy, for a guy who can be a challenging threat to Ilia Topuria, is going to be Mauricio Rafi. Now, my second guy is going to be very obvious. I don't believe in him, however, I'm only saying this because of fucking fans, right? Fans are making me say this, and my Twitter basically is hyping this guy, and this guy is Paddy the Body Pimp. Now this fucking blonde bitch, respectfully, I hate him. I don't like him. I think he's an overrated guy. He's a good credential. He beat Michael Chandler. Alright. Who the fuck can't beat Michael Chandler at this point? He's 38 years old. You beat him in a 3-round fight, and even then he took you down multiple times. And landed some good shot, I believe, Chandler, in the second round of the fight. If Ilia catches you right there, mate, that's Scouser chin lad. That's going down. Yeah, you're going down, motherfucker. But anyway, he is tall, he's strong, and he's young. He is, I believe, 30 years of age, from England. overhyped guy, but he has stacked some good winning streak right here. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I believe 9 fight win streak. His recent victory over Michael Chandler solidified him. But resume, as comparison to anybody like Charles Oliveira or Ilia Topuria himself, is very lackluster. I mean, Michael Chandler, King Green, Tony Ferguson, these guys are all old. And his fucking coach went out there saying like Ilia Topuria hasn't beat anybody in his prime. And this is your guy, man. He beat a 38-year-old Michael Chandler, 40-year-old King Green, and a 70-year-old Tony Ferguson. This is your guy. Not to mention that he got his ass whooped by fucking Jared Gordon. His very first fight in the UFC, I believe, was Luigi Bermini, and this guy nearly knocked him out. I swear to God, you can look at this fight. Luigi Bermini nearly knocked out Paddy Pimblett. He later somehow secured the victory, but he's not a great guy, man. People have been hyping him a lot. Now I believe this recent fight is going to be with Justin Gaethje. That's a credible opponent. If he can beat Justin Gaethje, then maybe he might be the guy to do some work, but I don't believe it. I think he has got like zero chance against Ilia Topuria. People said the same thing about Charles Oliveira about his grappling. This guy had a better grappler than fucking Charles Oliveira, let me just say that. And Ilia is going to KO him in like second round TKO. That's my opinion. But based on credentials and hype, I think I have to put him out there. So Paddy Pimblett is the second guy that might have some solid chance of doing something. Now coming up on the last guy is none other than Arman Tsarukyan. Arman Tsarukyan is a very dangerous fighter. He is a very credible fighter. I can't deny that he is. I mean, you ought to be stupid for saying that Arman was a great fighter. He's a great fighter. He's got great credentials. We're gonna look at his record. He has stacked a great win streak for himself. Basically, he's on a 4-fight win streak, but his 4-fight win streak is better because he has beaten the guys such as Damir, Beneil Dariush, and Charles Oliveira. So, with that being said, his record looks like pretty good. 22 wins, 3 losses. That's spectacular. From American top team, this Armenian guy, Arman Tsarukyan, I don't like him very much because his fucking face, but we're gonna worry about his face when this guy can fucking fight, huh? He's a fighter, and him and Ilia Topuria has been saying a lot of shit to each other. I mean, Ilia even went out saying that he doesn't want to fight him. He looks scared, to which he had a lot to say. Like, there are some tweets he recently posted. I'm gonna show you. Fun fact of the day: Topuria never fought anybody in their fight. Now that is fucking ridiculous. Alright? That is super fucking ridiculous to say, but he's a good fighter, but that statement I don't fucking agree with, because when you look at Ilia Topuria, if you take a chance and if you look at Ilia Topuria has fought fucking everybody. Ilia Topuria, this is the record, look at his record. Charles Oliveira, Max Holloway, Alexander Volkanovski. He has beat all the fucking fighters, Josh Emmett, Bryce Mitchell, and he's beating in a brutal fashion way. For Arman Tsarukyan to say this shit is fucking lame as fuck. I don't know why he said it. Another tweet from Arman Tsarukyan was that Topuria regularly misses weight. Now this is coming from Arman Tsarukyan, ladies and gentlemen. Arman Tsarukyan is saying Topuria misses weight. Anyway, let's go with it. So spare us the fairy tales about fighting with one arm. You pulled out from fighting Charles Jourdain. Hey Arman, do you know who else pulled out fighting another Charles? You mate, you fucking pulled out. You pulled out, Arman. You fucking pulled out against Charles Oliveira. It is because of you Charles Oliveira got sacrificed by the hands of Ilia Topuria. If you hadn't broken your fucking bitch back, we might have not seen that Charles Oliveira fight against Ilia Topuria. It might have been Islam Makhachev versus Ilia Topuria, and we would have all fucking loved it. But because of you, we didn't. So shut the fuck up. And I know you're a great fighter, but really shut the fuck up and stop saying shit like Ilia isn't really a credible fighter when he has been going on a fucking murder streak. And I hate this fucking idea that people are saying that he beat all the fighters besides their prime. Charles Oliveira was on a win streak. Alright? He beat Michael Chandler. And that fight against Arman Tsarukyan, let's be fucking honest, I think Oliveira won that fight. I think he fucking won. If you look at the fucking fight, he had him in a guillotine, in the first round, and in the third round he had him in the fucking dust. With my books, that's a fucking win. I don't know how they fucking scored it, but anyway, this is the fucking stats. We're gonna look at again the record of Ilia Topuria here. So Charles Oliveira KO, first round victory. Max Holloway, third round KO. Alexander Volkanovski, brutal KO, first round. Josh Emmett, the only guy who went to digit. Bryce Mitchell, finish. Joy Edward, finish. Ryan Hall, finish. Devon Judge, finish. And if you go before on this first fight when he was fighting at Regency, you can see submission, 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 8 fucking submission, and 1 KO. That's Ilia Topuria for you, right? So respectfully, stop saying this shit that Ilia Topuria doesn't deserve anything. He's the most dangerous fighter out there that isn't really going out there and putting up the world. Unlike you, Arman, who despite being a great fighter, fucking pulled out against the fight against Islam Makhachev. So shut the fuck up. As for now, in my opinion, Arman, of all the fighters, I think Arman has a solid chance of beating Ilia Topuria. Mari Surufi, good fighter, I don't see him beating. Paddy, good fighter, but he has like zero chance of beating Ilia Topuria. Ilia Topuria, on the other hand, as you know, he's a spectacular fighter. He is the most dangerous fighter out there ever, and I'm sick and tired of people saying that he's not. He's the future god. Get used to it. He's gonna destroy your fucking favorite fighter. So my pick for 3 guys who have some challenge, who are going to have some potential to Ilia Topuria, are going to be Paddy, Arman, and Rafi. So that being said, this is it, man. If you like this video, like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you again. Goodbye.